And welcome back to Nancy's Neighborhood, folks. And again, we're here with Andrew Hunt and Nikki Snyder from your public library, and that's what I like for you all to understand. And we just talked about what we've done this summer, and now school starts back soon.
Yes, soon.
Like day after tomorrow or something, I don't know, really soon. And so now I want them to share with you the opportunities that you will have for the month of August. And then, of course, Andrew comes on once a month with me and talks about these things. But I wanted them to share with you what's coming up that we need to be aware of.
Right, and this event's going to still be, it's sort of the culmination of our summer activities, summer reading program. And so there's an event tomorrow on Thursday, July 26th. Mm-hmm. No, is that? Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. July 26th at 7 p.m. It's called Library on Stage. It's It's a sort of a musical that the kids who are participating have had their hand in. They wrote some of the lyrics. They wrote some, and it's going to be fun.
It's going to be very fun. They have not just the performance itself, it's wonderful, and what they've done is wonderful, but we've seen them grow in confidence. We started out with a group of girls who were nervous and shy about being on stage, and we have a group of girls who are going to fill up the community room with their voices tomorrow. So,
okay, fantastic.
And so it's then, as well as Sunday, August 5th, which is another event we're having, is our ice cream social, and it's for birth up till age 18.
And that seems to be what you all handle in some of your events, is birth to 18, which I think is great.
And that begins at 2 o'clock, too?
At 2 o'clock, and we'll be having an encore performance of the musical.
Okay. So now the musical is scheduled for tomorrow evening.
Thursday.
At 7
p.m.
7 p.m. in the community room. Yes. And it's open to the public. If anybody wants to drop by and see what these youth have been, I hate to call them children because, if these youth have been working on. And I think that's awesome, and it should be very entertaining. And then they will perform then at the ice cream social, too.
That's correct. And they again, the ice cream social is sort of also a celebration of the summer as well as kickoff for school year coming.
Gotcha. And look at there. We're on the screen even. August 2 o'clock, ages 18 and under. Cost is free.
That's right.
We love that.
All the ice cream that you can reasonably eat. We don't want you to get unwell, but and toppings too.
So it's kind of like an ice cream sundae type thing. Oh wow! Okay.
So don't forget that. So.
Well, I'm over 18, Andrew. I'm sorry.
Well, and then one of the other events that's happening in the near future, Discover Your Roots, and it's we've been trying in the last year or so to do programs at our history branch. Our history branch is an important element of the public library. We have an interesting history in Bradley County, and again, the history branch is there to help preserve our East Tennessee history, our local Bradley County history, and the neighboring counties. We even do have resources that can help people do research, family history.
Wow, okay.
And migration routes, how people got to Bradley County.
Aha.
But we have been trying to do some regular programming and programs on genealogy. If you're a first-time genealogist, sometimes the programs like this will help you get into the research. And sometimes we've done very beginning research.
101.
Yes.
Genealogy 101. Okay.
And then what this is Sunday, August the 12th at 2:30 p.m. Jim Douthit, historian and founder of Mountain Press, will be present on Sunday, August 12th at 2:30 p.m. at the History Branch and Archives. Mr. Douthit will discuss black holes of genealogical research. Have you ever you're researching for someone, you run into a brick wall? I think of that sort of black holes that you might lead you to where you thought you were going to the right direction, it may lead you nowhere. What he refers to as those areas where research overlaps so many different ways. So that's that a little different thought. You never know which way to turn. Where do I go once I get into this black hole? And offers solutions for overcoming research roadblocks. So
that sounds very interesting.
If you have any questions, you can call our History Branch and Archives at 479-8367.
Okay, 8367,
so that's one of the events that's coming up.
Okay, very good.
Something that happens every month. We have the Friends of the Library book sale. That is an ongoing book sale. You can go to the library, I think there are a variety of books, fiction, nonfiction, I think children's books, magazines. You know, if you like those Southern living, you can come to the library and get nice, good condition used ones or book items like that. They're sellable, and they're what that money goes to is to help the children's library, children's and teen. I think it goes to both. So every year it's raised at least $10,000.
Wow.
So it's an important part. But one of the things they do is a continuous auction. And this is featuring special collections for silent written bids. And it's located in our lobby area. And again, you know, some of these may be rarer types of books, you know, or collectibles. So, you know, in the display case, what items are for sale are in that display case. So you can just stop by
And
there,
it's like a
and if
silent
it's something
auction.
that interests you, you just fill out your name and a bid.
Well, let me ask you something. I get Smithsonian, I get Southern Living, I get HGTV, I get a whole lot of magazines, and I've told you I just hate to throw anything away. I'm not a hoarder, but I just hate to throw any kind of books or paper magazines away. But most of mine have the label with my name on them. What do you do
We
about
black
that?
those out. black
Okay,
those out.
all right,
We
good.
don't want anybody to find you.
Yeah, I
so
don't need anybody
we'll cut it
finding
off.
me. No. So, but I'll start collecting those because I hate to throw my Smithsonian. I mean, that's a good magazine.
Right, it is.
And after I read it, what am I going to do?
So bring it to the library.
That's what I'm going to do. That with the
Now,
Legos.
National Geographic, at one point, we've really been overwhelmed with them.
I can
And,
imagine.
You know, and some things, other things like old world books or things like encyclopedia
okay.
sets. If they're real old, it's just
They're out of date.
It's not sellable,
Right.
You know, easily.
Right.
So.
And I'm trying to think, I'm a member of the Metropolitan, and I think I get a magazine occasionally from them that just tells about different collections. So I'll start bringing that in to you, too, because somebody might be interested in some of those. I don't know. And then y'all can throw them away if you want to, and then I won't know they got thrown away. And that'll be okay with
Always
that.
are.
All right? Okay.
Do you have anything else? One thing I was going to talk, I was just going to generally mention and see if I can get through. most
Yes,
of this.
before
when we
Alex
get to the
says
teams,
time's
I
up.
may defer more to Nikki related to, you know, our normal activities. We're back to sort of our normal schedule during the summer reading program. Some of what would normally happen, like Wiggle Worms, did not happen. But now we're back to that schedule where we're happening. Baby Bookworms. Again, that's a program we have for ages birth to 3 years old, stories, music, and fun. It happens every Thursday. So that means for this month, there's one tomorrow
Oh, okay.
at 10:30 and 1 p.m. Happens both times, in the morning and afternoon.
We try to work around nap times.
Good idea. Nap time and lunch.
So-
And they probably 30 minutes. Is that about how long you
30,
can handle
yeah.
somebody that age?
30 minutes,
You have
and
to be a little closer.
there's free
Lot of
play
movement, yeah.
and movement at
Okay.
the end.
Yeah.
So if you're just done with the story, that's okay.
Okay.
So just know every Thursday, you know, August 2nd, 9th, 16th, 23rd, and 30th.
Every Thursday.
Yes. Preschool story time happens on Tuesday and Friday mornings, and it will, except for one day that we're going to be closed.
Right.
So, and I'll announce that in a second. Tuesday and Friday mornings at 10:30 a.m.
Okay.
So,
And that's preschool. So
and that's
that would
3
be
to 5.
Okay. All right.
And
Ages
again,
3 to 5.
music, stories, craft time. And parents, grandparents, you know, we have a lot of grandparents that bring their children, so grandchildren. Every Friday, midday build the Lego. And once we get those Lego,
And there's a whole, I mean, I have a pirate's chest full of Legos.
so
And I'm going to put them in the back of my car one day and bring them down to the library.
okay.
That and my books and magazines.
Family story time happens every Saturday, and that's at 2 p.m. Fun and stories for the whole family with craft activities. And again, back to the midday build, that's for all ages.
Okay.
It's not just the children or tweens, or it's everyone.
And that's Saturday midday.
No, that's Friday.
Friday midday.
Friday
All right.
midday.
What do you do about when they're back in school?
Well, it's still
We still hold
get
it.
some-
We have.
And what time is it then?
It's at 12:15 as well. We have
Okay.
quite a lot of homeschool families
Yeah.
who come and participate.
Oh,
so it's
well,
a
pardon
good,
me.
It's
I
a
mean,
good
you know,
break for them.
I'm on the Bradley County Board of Education. That's where I'm thinking.
it's
Okay.
school
All right.
day.
Okay.
So, and then we do have next Wednesday. You know, you were talking about the movie and the feeding. The feeding program isn't going to be happening.
Okay.
But there is a movie next week.
Oh, okay.
And it's at 2 p.m. It's Little Mermaid.
Oh, my goodness. How cute. Okay.
So 2 p.m. And there will be, it's the video, the movie, followed by board games.
Okay.
So let me make sure.
And that starts at 2.
It begins at
Okay.
2. The Ice Cream Social, Sunday, August 5th. And again, 2 p.m. for ages 18 and under, stories, performances, the performance of the musical. Excuse me.
That the students wrote.
Yes. Join us for a fun afternoon.
Now, are you the accompanist for this?
I'm playing on a couple of things.
Okay.
So,
All right.
doing a couple of-
We have tiny percussionists. Our 4-year-olds are playing the maracas and castanets for us.
Okay, this should be very
I didn't
interesting.
know that. Okay. That's
Oh,
fine.
yes.
All right, okay.
Wiggle Worms. Again, that's
Mm-hmm.
another program that targets children 2 years of age and younger and guardians. You know, there's a lot of free movement again, listening to stories, rolling, bouncing, waddling, you know, just a lot of different
Yeah.
activities. So, and that happens every Monday,
Okay.
So-
And what time was that again? Every Monday at
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Okay.
Yes. Toddler Tech, and all those devices that we brought.
And I loved them. Andrew brought them one day, and we played with them. And we didn't have the table then. We were over at another set, and it was kind of tough to play with them because we just had a little tiny 12 by 12 table. But they were so fascinating.
That's right. So Toddler Tech happens on the first Monday of the month. So that's August 6th, 6:15 p.m. Technology Petting Zoo for ages 2 to 5.
Okay.
So Osmo
Technology.
tablets, Dash and Dot robots, and we have this Spell and Speak turtle, the Color Chameleon, and e-writers. There's a variety of fun things to get their hands on.
And kids, they seem to relate to those electronics now more than we ever did because we didn't have them when we were growing up.
That's
You
right.
know.
We also have the Tween Movie Matinee, and that's for ages both the children and tweens. And the movie is going to be the Sunday the 19th, which I guess is the third Sunday, and it's Storks. The movie's the Storks.
I'm not
Storks.
familiar with that one. Is it an animated or
It's
is
an
it?
animated.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I don't do
And,
any
and
animated.
it's 1:30 p.m.
Okay, 1:30 on a
It's a cute.
Sunday.
It's a really cute.
It is
video.
cute.
It's about like a baby delivery,
the stork drop off.
Oh, okay, all right.
and there's a foul up sort of in delivery.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Correction, but anyway, we also have, we have the Lego Club Junior, and that's the third Tuesday, and that's August 21st at 4:30 p.m. And that's time of Lego Challenge and creations for ages 4 to 7.
Okay, 4 to 7.
Right.
All right.
And then we're into the tweens, and some of the same things. Lego Club happens the third Thursday, and that's again tweens and teens. We have teens that come and work together with the teens.
Oh, that's neat.
Or
That's
tweens.
very neat.
So that you want to say anything? About
I think they want to play with Legos, but they don't want to admit that they want to play with Legos. So we made them volunteers, and so they're getting service hours and they get to play.
Okay, mentorship. That's very
Yes.
good. Very
And-
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's at 4:30 p.m. On August 16th, and the tween ages is 8 to 12.
Okay.
Again, with the teen helpers, they help quite a bit. So we also have Pokemon Club. We mentioned that before.
He's still hanging on.
That's
okay.
right. Third Saturday, August 18th at 11 a.m. And, Pokemon battles, trading cards, and just plain fun.
That is too funny because, Pokemon's been around for 20 years.
Ages 7 to 12.
Okay.
And then we have Tween Scribblers, and we have the Tween Book Chatter. Tween Scribblers is a writing club for ages 9 to 12, and that's the fourth Thursday, so August 23rd at 4:30 p.m. And then the Tween Book Chatter is a book club sort of designed for ages 6 through 12. And that's going to be on Tuesday, August 28th.
And you're not going to believe this, but Alex is telling me that we need to wrap it. I know. See, we never. Okay, so tell them the website.
The website is www.clevelandlibrary.org.
.org, folks. ClevelandLibrary.org.
And you can connect to us through Facebook, Twitter. On that page, you can get onto our Facebook page, and there are links to it, and to Twitter, as well as there's a link there that you can give us your email address to get on a newsletter for weekly events.
And I've told you all, I get the newsletter, or the email every week, and I don't know where mine is for this week because I have it. It's on my desk. But it tells me everything that's going on, including some of the little things, the wiggle worms and stuff like that I'm probably not interested in, but it's on my email. It's very simple for people to get those emails.
That's right.
And that's the easiest, to me, that's the easiest thing to do because it pops up on my computer and there it is. So phone number, would you rather they not call?
Oh, you can call.
All right, and that number is,
If you need the area code, 423
Okay.
472 2163.
472-2163.
Yes.
All right, and that is your library, folks. And thank you all so much for being on with me today. And I'm so glad we were able to reschedule and get you all on so we could tell what has happened and what's getting ready to happen. And because we want people to use their library.
Absolutely.
It's a beautiful facility, and there's a lot going on. And I hope I can get by to see the little play that they've written and go to perform because I think that'll be
cute.
very cute. Okay, very cute. Folks, don't go away. We're going to take a little commercial break, and I'll be back with a couple of announcements of other things that are happening. So watch our commercials, support our sponsors because they pay our bills, and I'll be right back.